got a request for Ramón del Fierro Magsaysay Sr. You're like, who is this guy? Well, I'm sure if you clicked on it, you knew who he is. This, at one point, was the president of the Philippines. He's not alive anymore, but I've got a story to tell. Anyways, we're going to get started with his face. He's got a very square face. We're almost like going to be drawing a square to start with, okay? So we've got the sides, one side, and then we've got the top, and then we've got this side. And some people are like, well, why do I like see sketches? Well, you know what? I originally draw it. Takes me some time, my own design, and I don't want to do it over again, all right? I don't want to do it twice. So I do little sketches so I make sure it looks the same, but this is my original drawing. And it's just helping me out because I don't want to spend 6 trillion hours again on drawing it. So anyways, so we have more of like this squared face, okay? So we could even bring this down here, okay? So we have a rounded square. There he is, see? Rounded square, bam, okay? And now we are going to do his chin. He's got this amazing chin. So you're going to come down like this on that rounded square and make his chin in there, okay? So now we can erase just this part in here because we don't need that anymore. And now we can smooth this so it comes down. So this is the side of his face. And then we're going to angle this just a little bit so it's not so square. So it's like this, and we're going to bring this down just a little bit. See how it just kind of comes down into it? Perfect. Excelente. Excelente. Okay. Now we are going to, I want you to do the little arch here. So he's got, like, it kind of bows down. So off of the top there, we're going to make it come down, and it's going to go up and over, okay? So now we can erase the top part here. So it's going in up here and out down there. Now let's make the line down the middle. Find this line right down the middle. And then we're going to make a line across, okay? And on this line, and then his nose is going to be, make a little circle here, nose. And he's got this great smile. His teeth are amazing. So we're just putting a sketch in there of what it is. But we'll come back and we're going to make them look more realistic. All right, I always love to start with the eyes, okay? He does have wide set eyes, but I think they're awesome. Okay, so he does not have a crease line. It's kind of like he has got a, it's called a heavy lid. So we have his heavy lids are right here. And then they're going to come down and then down on either side. So and right here, he's got this cute squint. So we're going to make them slightly arched because he's like smiling. So he's got this cute squint, and then his eyes. We are just going to be making a shiny in there, and you're just going to fill that in. He probably has like chocolate brown eyes, but we're just going to make a shiny and fill in when we Sharpie, okay? Or you just leave it as pencil. And now let's erase the center line. Now that we know where everything is placed. Now we're going to put some little crease lines in here. So right here, so this is going to come like this. He's got his little squinty crease lines here, also known as crow's feet or smile lines. So we're going to go, smile lines sound better than crow's feet, right? Crow's feet does not sound attractive looking. I love your crow's feet. Yeah. His eyebrows are going to not touch the eye, but they're going to go up and over an arch. And then we're going to put some hair in there. So it's going to go bloop, 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 bloop. You don't need to necessarily do this now because you're going to Sharpie it later, but this is where the hair is. And on this side, same thing. It's going to be this arch. And go up and over. And he doesn't look very happy just because his brows go down, but he's actually a very happy guy. Happy, happy, happy. All right. And we can make the the heavy lid go over a bit. See how it's going to go over? So it's heavy going over there. And under his eyes, he's got extra, like it's a little poofier, but that's okay. There we go. Excellent. And then inside here on both sides, we're just going to make little lines like where his hair, his nose is. So anyways, he served as the 7th president of the Philippines. I'm sure he was amazing. Okay, let's do his nose. So it's going to have like this bump down below. So we're going to make, and it's going to come up on either side, okay? This is his nose, and then on either side we're going to, how wide do we want this? I think that looks good. Let's erase a little oval there. See what we got. That's good. And then we're just kind of like a little line right here. Doo-doo. If you want to make this a little bit wider over here, you can. Doop. Okay, looking good. Love it. Okay. Unfortunately, while he was president, he died in a car crash. I know. I'm sure his family was devastated because he lived from August 1907 to March 1957. So he was only 50 years old. So he was a young chicken when he died, okay? All right, so he has his lips kind of look like birds. So they're going to be like, whoop, little bird. Looks like a bird. Doesn't this look like a bird flying? And he's got this cute little indents right here. Like a bird. And then underneath here, bottom lip, and then it's just going to come up and touch. And I like to just put a little darkened in here. Then when we shadow it, we're going to shadow it under there so it looks like a shadow. And then he has his bottom lip. For boys, usually, or for anybody, you don't really close it in. You just give it like an indication like there is a bottom lip. All right, for his ears. So we're going to come out from the eyes. Boop, boop. And then it kind of comes right where the mouth is. So see this mouth? You can make little lines here. So we know that's where the ears are. So let's put the ears in there. And do this side. All right. Piece of the ear and a little piece of the ear, okay? And do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna come down a little piece. We're gonna clean this up. Kind of looks a little sloppy over there. And he has indents right here, which I think are cute. They're gonna kind of come in just a little bit. You see how it's indented on this side? And the same thing over here. So we're gonna make it even. It's gonna come in, out. And you can erase this just so we don't see it anymore, even though we're gonna be sharpening his head. All right, and we're just make an angle right here. It's like where his hairline is, you know? Do the same thing on this side. And then his hair is gonna come up, whoop, out a little bit. And this one. All right, ooh, he's looking good. All right, for his hair, he has some nice hair. It's this dark, deep black hair. It's gorgeous. Look at that. And some of his pictures, he had these cute little, like a curl that just came out, like, boop. We're just gonna add that in there because I love it. And then he slicks back his hair. So I'm just doing indication of what, put that there. Some hairs in here. And then when I sharpied it, but leave some white, and then I colored it in gray. So it just looked like, yes, the hair is going back, but I wanted to make it really dark. Sometimes if you just use black colored pencils, it just doesn't get that nice deep black to it. So we're gonna put some hair coming out here, put some over here. Whoop. Oh, this is a little side coming out. Okay. Do you look handsome? You can round this out if you want. Oh, looks so handsome. All right, let's get his neck. Come down, down. And now it's gonna come to like a V. Whoop. Excellent. He was, before like he went into his military service, he was a auto mechanic by profession. So he worked on cars. Smart guy. I admire anybody that work on cars. I know some people are like, what? I'm like, you know what? When I was in high school, I wanted to do something different. So I decided to take the mechanics class at school. Yeah, that lasted a week. I realized I was out of my element. I barely knew how to change oil in a car. And I went into woodworking instead. But the whole class was these guys. And they'd work on cars and engines. And I thought they were amazing because it's more than I could do. Well, why didn't I take art? I did part of it, but the art teacher in my high school was horrible. Horrible. Like the worst teacher I've ever had in my history of my life. Yeah, that bad. She made me not want to draw. I wanted to quit and do something else. That's how bad she was. She was so mean. She did not like teenagers. I don't know why she'd work in a high school. And she just would yell at us and be mean to us and tell us our artwork was horrible. That's all she did. It was devastating. Art is supposed to be fun. It's just a fun class. If you do your work and do your best, everybody should get straight A's. That, bottom line. No ifs, ands, or buts. Everybody has a different level, different style. You put on the paper. If they give you assignment, you do your best, you should get an A. And what irks me is some teachers are like, no, you have to do it this way. It has to be this or perfect, or it doesn't look good enough. Nope, nope. Art is never wrong. Art is fun. Art is carefree, should be enjoyable. Do not, please, if you're an art teacher, please do not have your students, if they do their job and they're doing their best, give them kudos. Say, good job. You're doing a good job. Please do not tell them that their artwork doesn't look good or sucks. That's just not nice. So, lesson for the day, just be nice. Okay, let's be nice. Let's all just be nice. I don't like mean people, all right? I like nice people. Everybody likes nice people, right? But I've had a few mean teachers in my day, and I did not like them. They were not nice. Like, why? And as you can see, I put bind here, which I just did in pencil. I looked up the Filipino flag, which is cool. So we got a rectangle, and it's split right down the middle, blue and red, and then there's like a triangle over here. And inside here is a sun. So this is what I'm not going to Sharpie, but I'm just going to do subtle. And if you noticed, I used the Filipino flag colors for his tie. Anyways, we are going to Sharpie it, and I'm going to show you how I color it. So let's Sharpie. Now I'm going to use my bigger Sharpie to fill in the hair and the eyes and go around the outside. Okay, take your eraser and erase. When you erase, you find out things that you missed. So on the eyes here, I kind of missed this, and I like to give an upper lid thickness. And my Sharpie is not the best. It's kind of dying, but that's okay. All right, there he is. And I'm gonna make this his eyebrows, put a little extra at the bottom. Make it a little thicker, match his head. Awesome. Okay, so now, I know you're like, he's very tan. I know. I just start with the base of the peach just to get a base color down. Then we are going to be adding tan and light brown. So we're just going to start by giving him, I'll just do half of them. Just the all over peach just for a base. So it's not just white. And don't forget his ears and his neck. What else do I know? He served in the military as a guerrilla leader during the Pacific War. And he got awards for it because he was like amazing. I guess he did a really good job. And he is 5'7", so he's not super tall, but not too short. I just found out that Kevin Hart is only 5'4". Kevin Hart is as tall as I am. He is short. But 5'11", definitely taller than me. Okay, now you're going to take your tan and you're going to go around where anywhere there's Sharpie, you're going to press harder and then you're going to lightly come in. Okay, this is to giving it more of that 3D facial look. So it's pressure on the outside and lighter as you come in. He was married to Luz Banzan. And he had 3 children, 2 girls and a boy. And how sad that he died before his kids probably grew up all the way, you know. Oh, I'm not doing that side. Okay, make sure when you do the neck, it's going to be darker. So I'm just going to color this whole neck in darker, just so it looks like a shadow under there. And then go around. I usually go inside where the eyes are and go around the eyes. This makes the eyes pop. And then I'm gonna go give it the details like underneath the eye. And then all the way down here, we're gonna press a little harder with this tan. And I'm gonna get more up here. It's gonna look even better when you put the light brown in. Go around the outside of his head and then darker on the outside and then lighter as you come in. He's got that golden color because he lives in the Philippines. I would love skin color like that. When I get in the sun, I turn into a lobster and freckle. So yeah, I am not blessed with this beautiful golden colored skin. And it's very interesting. In the Asian countries and any of the other countries other than America, the lighter you are, the more like rich you are. They think it's like you don't work in the sun. I don't know, they see it as beautiful. But when you come to America, they love to be tans, and that's a sign of richness. Okay, so we're gonna go around the nose. I'm gonna show you the nose. So I usually do like a circly, I know it looks like a clown, but it's not a clown. And then you're just gonna color that in. And we're gonna put a little bit of pink in there and go around the outside of the nose. And then of course, on this side, you're gonna make it darker too. So when you color that side. So this is the nose, and go around the lips. All right, now you can come in with your, do I have light brown? Yes, I do. Light brown. And now we're just gonna go even more on the sides, give them extra tanness. Sorry, little cough. And then especially underneath the chin, make it darker. But I bet he was a loved president and he died young, unfortunately. So go over all of your colors with the light brown just to make it darker in areas. So you just want to you want to do layers, layers upon layers. More layer color on his forehead. And then I'm going to come in with just a touch of pink. I'm going to put a little pink under the nose. I always love doing that. Give a little color. Pink on the lip. Not too much where it looks like he's wearing a lipstick, but just a little bit. So it looks like he has some color. And of course, a little bit of pink on the cheeks. One thing I thought was really cool, since he was a mechanic, he was just a regular guy, like just Joe Schmo, cool guy, worked hard in the military, and became president. Like, who would have thought, you know? Anyways, I think you can do the rest. What I did for the hair, wherever it's white, just colored in with gray, because you don't want him to have like total white strips in there. And I think you got this, so I'll see you.